Alright, welcome back. Got this thing all cleaned up. I'm going to start maintaining the right side first on the pedal. Let's check that out. Snap ring. And a washer. Try to fish them out of here. One. There's the second one. And here's the parts. It requires two. It's CH17653. CH17653. And I got two of them. Oh, that side's done. All right, now we're going to work on the brakes on this side. I have to remove, I believe there's a pin under here, I think. Yep, that I have to remove if I can get it so you can see it. But anyway, there's a pin under here. I'll show you guys. I'll remove it. I'll pull this out, and then this seal right here is actually already out. That could be a pretty big place where it was leaking. That's for my diff lock, but I have to remove this stuff out of the way so I can slide that out. And then there's 3 BBs in here that I'm going to check to make sure they're okay and take a look at the brakes. And then there's also a seal right here off this lever, right here in this arm. There's a rod on the inside that has an O-ring that could be leaking. So yeah, let me get to that. Get this rod free first. I can almost see it. Where is it? It's right here. There we go. Pull that out. Little spring pin. Ow. That comes off. Oh. Looks like there's a little donut washer on the bottom of it. I'll forget that. This comes out. And then I could probably move this enough to get that seal off of there. It's most of the way out already. So, yeah, look at that. I think it was damaged. Yeah, I'm about to push that in, I guess. There we go. Had to kind of push that in to get it off. That's kind of a pain in the rear. This one's trash, so it's okay. Push anything in there. Doesn't want to come off. Man, that thing's on there good. Alright, there's that right there, the new seal, and then here's the new seal, and the part number M806040. I'll size it up, make sure it matches best I can. Alright, and then it looks pretty much the same. Obviously this one's damaged, but they look about the same. The spring side goes in. I'm going to try to clean off that shaft right here the best I can, because there was nothing holding that on there. So. This thing's kind of a design flaw. I try not to damage that thing. Oh, there. Almost. There it is. Yeah. It's really hard to get that thing out of there. Alright, now try to mash that thing in there. I'll mash it with this hex key again. It's flat side. Try to work my way around. There we go. Hold that in there. That in there. Oop, I don't want to damage it now. Alright. Such might work. It's just a shorter one, maybe. The doctor ordered right there. torque's a little high over here. There. Hey, and that looks pretty good to me. Let's check her out here, huh? Maybe. Hey, it stayed in there. Not so bad. Not too shabby. Now, I gotta work on this brake arm. So there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 bolts. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6. There's 6 bolts I gotta take off. It's a 12 millimeter. Try to move this drip pan out the way. There's those little BBs in there, and I don't want them to fall in. So I got these 3 BBs. I got to clean them off because I dropped them. Go figure. I'll clean off this case a little bit too because it's all gross. And I'll spray that out the best I can because that's gross. I got to scrape this cover to get that goo off there, but this is what I'm after. Right here, there's an O-ring in here off this lever. So I'm gonna get my little pliers again, try to get that. You know, it's always something. And there's my O-ring that I'm after, right there. So I'll grab it off the bench, make sure it's the right size. This is the part number I got. It's it's IU804787. A little O-ring there. So get rid of the other one. Oh, she in there good. There it is. It was pretty crispy. We'll lube that thing up. Close enough. And we'll roll it up on there and try not to damage it. There it is. Alright, I gotta scrape this cover and then I'll try to clean the outside of it a little bit, and then we'll reassemble it. Alright, I'll clean up the inside and I scraped it the best I could. Now I have to put the snap ring back on. So I'll fight with that forever. Or maybe not. Wow. Guess I don't have to fight with it forever. There it is. Now I just got to put the little bit of grease in here, my BBs, and then line this thing up. So it should be like that. Somehow. I got some. Take a glob and put her up in here. All right, I'm gonna let that RTV set up for a little bit and then I'll torque it down. All right, I'm gonna try to take the pump and the motor off and change out all these seals. So here we go. One. Get any of that on the pump. I probably just did. Okay. And then I've got these, and it looks like this O-ring goes here, and this O-ring, it's really hard, goes here. And I've got my gear here, and there's my pump on the shaft. Which I need to wipe out because of all that crap. So I'll go to clean that. Then I'll take this motor off of here. Should be the same size. Wow. I got rid of this cap too. So I gotta replace that. That's how it comes off the shaft. Let's see. Punch isn't gonna work, is it? Not breaking that. There's that. All right. Now I guess I can loosen these. 2, 3. There's this and this. All right, so let's take this thing off now. Is it free yet? I don't know how that spun itself out. I tried it. There it is. Maybe I didn't have that all the way out, but I'm pretty sure I did. All right. Now it's free-ish. Nice and easy. All right. Wow. I got a little thrust bearing in there. And a washer. There's all that. All right. I'm gonna take this. Ooh, that's pretty bent there. A little clip. I'll take this one off. Won't lose the bearing. I'll take this one off. I don't want to lose the bearings. So it's this one, then that one. Whoa. All right. Then I can take this valve body off, I think. It should just be here, those 3 bolts. There it is. Oh man. Yep, that thing is dirty as crap. All right. Find a place for this. This little screen for the pickup. Looks pretty good. That one looks pretty good. They all look clear, so that's good. And have a new gasket. Well, there's a lot of goop up in here. Should keep that there. Well, that stuff's pretty nasty. All right, well, I cleaned up those gaskets the best I could. So now I'm going to run the mating surface. I cleaned it the best I could. Now I'm going to put the new gaskets on and reassemble the valve body, the pump, and the motor. So I got this valve body gasket. Part number is M809659. So I'm going to add that first. That's nice. It looks like these gaskets got some bends in them. You know, China's on, I guess. So we'll put that on there, make sure the holes line up. Try to throw this valve body back on there. I got that on the shaft. Whoop. A little bit of extra weight there. I'll try to grab these as well. Oh, I want to damage the gasket now. Oh, put my finger in there. That'll break it. All right, looks like it works to me. Wow, that's really in there good. All right, that's on there. All right. Gotta change this gasket right here. Take that off. All right, and I got this, and the part number is, I think if you could read that, it's M806066. All right, I got the new gasket on there. We're going to try to slide this thing on here. Get some of these things started here. Let me try to check this out again. All right, well that thing was real crazy to get up in there, that little spring pin right there. I had to lay the whole thing backwards and really give it a pounding, but I got these tight. Next thing's this. I got to put my keyway and my pump back on and then change all those seals in the valve body. So, I'm sorry, the pump, or the motor, the pump. So I'm going to change all those O-rings out, and the pump parts are AM878565, and it's a whole variety pack. You just size them up and change them out. So I'm gonna do those one by one. Hold on, buddy. So I changed out all the seals. There's my old one. And then I was looking at this little dial here, and there's a little timing mark. So I got to ensure that that timing mark meets up with this timing mark that's sitting right there. I'm glad I took a look at that. I'm not sure what the significance is because it looks like it's all the same, but you know, self-taught. So we're just going to make sure that those are lined up. And I got carried away and I almost forgot to change this seal. So here's the old one, and then here's the part number for that seal, M806119. So now I've got it all assembled with all the O-rings, and I'm going to put it back together. There it is. The last three parts that I have are a seal for the output shaft, which goes down here. I pull that shaft off, and the part number is CH14765. And then I have a cap, because I had to damage the other one to sacrifice it. Part number there is M806073. And then I have a Sten's replacement filter that goes right here. Pretty easy to find. So I'm going to button all that stuff up and then fill it up, and then that concludes my video. Thanks for watching.